Good morning. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you. Is it going to snow again? What did a set of twins have in their home that caught the media's attention? And we have the perfect spring recipe that you can make in your dorm. Stay with us for an awesome Monday morning. Welcome back. So Tom.
I'm here too, in case.
Tom is here.
In case you were all concerned. It was like, was it just
thought
Kara
it was
today?
Just me.
I was like, you can't.
Although we'd all love that.
That would be great.
How was your weekend, Tom?
It was good. I was kind of sick. I had like a coldish type thing, so I've been taking cold medicine. It's been working well. So
You're back on your feet this morning.
I'm back on my feet. I am. I took some medicine. I went home to get it. But I mean, I also had a nice weekend at home. But it's not like I only went home to get cold medicine. But I went home and I watched a ton of Game of Thrones.
Oh, which we were going to talk about next.
We'll save that. We'll save that. But how was your weekend? I don't want to be rude.
My weekend was basically leading up to Game of Thrones. I got really excited. I am a super geek, so of course
that's
I had to
fair.
nerd out over the Game of Thrones premiere.
That's okay.
Which I couldn't sleep last night until about 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's a miracle that I'm even awake.
Nice.
I was just so jacked up after that. Oh, it was so great.
Yes,
it was so great.
I
Not
could
going to give anything away.
You can't. That's just
an amazing premiere to season 4.
That's great. I've only watched season 1. Unfortunately, I didn't catch up in time. I know, but
you gave it a valiant effort.
I did
though,
give it a
Tom.
valiant
You
effort.
gave it your best
I
effort.
tried to watch all of them in the course of 2 days. So that's 30 hours, and there's only 4. That leaves 18 hours of
sleeping.
anything else.
Literally anything else except watching Game of Thrones back to back.
But yeah, it was tough, and it's a lot to take in.
It is. That is
It's a lot of information.
Game of Thrones is very emotionally.
Yeah,
it hurts
draining.
the soul.
Yes, it does.
You can't watch that much Game of Thrones.
Each one takes a little bit out of you. I do have to say, but it's just sometimes I'm just like, man, I want to watch the next one. Like, but it's very good so far from what I've watched.
It's only going to get better.
I cannot wait to get all caught up, so I can like watch. By Sundays have meaning again with Game of Thrones. I would feel, because since Breaking Bad, there's just been a huge void in television for me.
It's true.
I don't know if you were into Breaking Bad when it was on.
I was, of course.
Okay, awesome, fantastic show, by the way, for anyone who hasn't seen it. I think I've said it many times on this show that it's amazing.
Probably.
But
it is a fabulous
I just couldn't stop talking about it at the time.
I mean, it's no Game of Thrones.
It's no Game of Thrones. But there was another new show after it called Silicon Valley.
Was
I don't know
there?
if it was called Silicon Valley. It was the executive producer was Mike Judge. Are you familiar with Mike Judge's work? Well, probably know some of his work. You know Office Space, probably.
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard of it.
Office Space. There's King of the Hill. He did as
yep,
well.
Watched that.
Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, okay.
And Idiocracy.
So very funny.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. It was a very funny show. It dealt with these like app engineer people in Silicon Valley, and one of the guy's apps it could be like the next big thing, because it has like a processing speed that's like very fast, and it can uncompress. It's like compressed video, but like the quality of it isn't changed. So
very
that's
cool.
Cool stuff. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, let's throw it over to Lisa with the weather.
Hey guys, Lisa here with your weather for this week. I think it's safe to say that after last week's surprise snowstorm, that the snow is officially gone and spring is in the air. Today, you can expect some breeze and sun with a high of 52 degrees. And if you have some meetings at night, be aware of passing showers. You may want an umbrella. Tuesday, bring out those rain boots and jackets for the morning, when rain is expected to last through early afternoon. However, then it'll clear up and be nice and sunny with a high of 63 degrees. Wednesday and Thursday will bring some sun and a few clouds with highs in the upper 50s. If you have some free time, it will be a perfect couple days to go hiking. Take advantage of it. Friday, the temperatures will be just about 60 degrees. Watch out for a slight chance of rain, but as of now, it should be pretty sunny and the perfect weather to start off the weekend. To round out the week, it'll stay in the upper 50s this week, and it's a perfect week to throw some frisbee around the quad and just do some homework out there too. Take advantage of the sun and high temperatures and hang out outside while you can. Bring out those t-shirts and capris because spring has sprung. Back to you, Karen and Tom.
Welcome back, everyone. So, Tom,
Hello.
also here.
Tom's
Everyone
still,
remember that Tom
still
is
here,
still here.
in case you got disoriented again.
He's very nervous that everyone's going to forget about him.
I am.
So, keeping in the theme of TV,
Yes, I could
did
do
you
that.
see the How I Met Your Mother
That
finale?
I unfortunately did.
Yeah,
I did see that.
I had to watch it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I wanted
My
to. I don't know. I didn't like it. It was a questionable decision.
Yeah, I feel like it's got fans kind of split.
I don't know. I've heard mainly
bad
bad
things.
My sister,
I
a huge fan
absolutely
of the
hated
show.
it.
My sister's a huge fan of the show, and she wants to sell all her CDs, her
Oh, no.
DVDs. I was like, that's a bit rash.
That's
but,
extreme.
But I don't know. You do you.
It's true. I mean,
fun.
however, she's got to get through this finale.
I don't know. It was pretty rough. A rough ride, I would say. I mean, just the whole episode, I was like, what is going on? Why is this happening?
It took
wouldn't
so
make
many
anything.
turns. So much happened so quickly.
Yeah, like, I feel like if they had spread out what happened in the final episode throughout the season, it
I
might have been
able
better.
to handle it more.
It was just like so
Just
much.
thrown at
It
you.
was just, I felt like they rushed the rest, like to catch up to where they are in current time. It just didn't. I didn't like it. It was
I
just-
also didn't like it.
I also didn't like what happened at the very end.
No.
Like
no.
after a certain, I can't spoil it, but after a certain.
Go
scene,
watch it. You'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's like after a certain scene, like after that they should have just not have done. But apparently they filmed that all at the very beginning of it.
Oh, really?
So that's what I heard. I heard that I planned to do that all along, which kind of is a bummer for everyone who spent
Hurts my soul.
9 seasons watching the show. It's just such a long-running show, like
Should've just cut
network
it off.
show. So it's like 22 episodes a season.
Yeah.
So they'll have like caught up to it, and then have that be the finale.
And then everyone's just disappointed and
It's
sad.
sad. I was sad. I was like, I was talking about it for like days. I was like, I can't. Like, my dad was talking to me, and I was like, I just can't get over it, how bad this finale was. I'm sorry that I'm not responding to anything you're saying.
Anything else? That's
I
all
was
I'm
just like,
thinking
I am just so bummed out right now. But I mean,
Yeah.
it is awful.
Well, do you want some news to cheer up your spirits about the
Yes,
finale? Okay, a dog. Okay, I love animal stories. Anyway, a dog called 911 to save its owner. Apparently.
That's awesome.
I know.
How did it even?
I have no idea. It blows my mind. I'm just like,
Just what, a dog? Like I can picture a dog just like picking up a phone.
picking up the phone.
Is-
First of all, like, what kind of phone?
What did it
must've been
say?
like one of those
Did it just
like
bark?
wireless phones.
Yeah.
But like, how does it? I don't know. But that's just like
That's
a
how I would
miracle
imagine it.
of the ages.
just
So
just
cool.
pounding on the phone.
Dog's like 911.
Bark. Woof, woof.
How did like they even know to come? It's a dog.
Maybe just because they called. I don't know. Maybe that's like how they just.
Well, yeah, true. 911 response.
They just ran. That's how 911.
They
was.
ran over. They're
That's,
like,
that's just
everyone.
me signifying that they came over and valiantly coming over.
No, don't take a car. Just run there. It'll be much more fun.
They're like,
We'll get there much quicker.
We don't need a car. Who needs a car? What
In
is
this crazy world of dogs are calling us, let's just run
It's
over.
like a dog is calling. This is a huge just.
Oh, it's like a
running.
children's TV show. Anyway, speaking of heroes and heroics, let's throw it over to Tori with our average hero segment.
Hey guys, Tori Hartmann here with this week's average hero. This week's hero comes of the four-legged and furry kind. Erin Kramer and her family had recently adopted a greyhound named Clobberhead. One day, Erin had stayed home from work because she was not feeling well. She was relaxing with her dog, and she noticed that he was acting a little strange. She said that he was hitting his head against the wall. She decided to take Clobberhead outside for some fresh air, assuming that the dog was wound up with energy. It wasn't until she and Clobberhead returned to the house when she noticed the problem. Apparently, Clobberhead dragged Erin to the laundry room door, and when she opened it, she was hit with a strong smell of gasoline. It turns out that Erin's water heater had sprung a leak and was creating sparks. The leak had the potential to destroy Kramer's house and many other houses surrounding it. Aaron has said that if it wasn't for Clobberhead coming into their lives, we probably wouldn't be here right now. So thank you to Clobberhead and all the four-legged heroes out there. That's all I have for this week. Now back to the hosts.
We'll be right back after this commercial break with that spring recipe that you won't want to miss. Stay tuned.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome back, everyone. So, some interesting news. I guess the anthropology department.
Oh, yes.
I'm saying that right?
I
I always
heard
think
about
of the
this.
store, so it freaks me out
Yes.
when I say it. I guess they did an event where they kind of baked crickets into cookies and fed them to students around campus.
I did hear about this. I am currently taking Anthropology 101.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Did you bake
I
crickets into
didn't.
cookies?
I did not. But I heard about it. My professor was telling us about it. She was saying that there's like crickets in like the salsa, and also there's like
Really?
cricket salsa or something like that, and also cricket cookies, which sounded very unappetizing to me. I was
It
like,
did. I guess they were good, though. I guess you
Yeah.
wouldn't even know.
she sent out an email saying you should try them, and I was like, no, thank you. I am fine. Knowing that there's crickets, maybe if you were like, hey, the chocolate chip cookies, and I'd be like, all right. And then they're like, there's crickets in there. Maybe I'd be like, yeah, it's not that bad. But I mean, knowing that there's a cricket in there, I couldn't do it. So I was like, sorry, Hillary. That's her name's Hillary.
It's Hillary.
Hillary Haldane. I don't
I'm
know.
talking about like Hillary Clinton for a minute.
Hillary Clinton. So
Like
sorry,
Hillary
Hilda.
Clinton is sending
Hillary
Tom
Clinton.
Valerio emails.
On my
everyone.
Quinnipiac email address. Me and Hilda all
She was real concerned
She was like,
about the cricket.
she's like, you don't want
cookies.
cricket salsa or cookies or whatever?
She wants to feed them to
There.
America.
Yes, I mean, just trying to, I don't know, was it like more eco-friendly or what is the?
I guess it was to break like cultural barriers and stuff. Just
Probably. It
trying
sounds
new
very
foods.
anthropological.
It does. It
Does.
seemed like a very anthropological thing to
Is that
do.
a
Is
word?
that even a word?
I think it might be. Let's check.
It is now. It is now.
Our producers are letting us know it is a word.
It is a word.
So that's good
we
stuff.
can speak English, everyone.
Yes, we are.
If you
very
weren't aware,
we are very
we can do
goodly
that.
at the English language, ladies and
Goodly.
gentlemen.
We
goodly,
speak it so good.
real
speak it
good.
Speak it so good.
Reminds me of that scene from How I Met Your Mother, where he's like, so many things. You know what I'm talking about.
Anyway, ever wonder what the perfect recipe for the spring is that you can make in your dorm? Kelly is here to teach us how to make fruit salsa. Kelly?
Hey everyone, it's Kelly Ledwith, and this week we have a recipe for you. It's easy to make and you can make it right in your dorm and it'll carry you right into summer. It's a fruit salsa. And this particular recipe includes a kiwi, an apple, and some strawberries. I've also seen it with some yogurt, cottage cheese, or some apple jelly. Or you can also include your favorite fruit with maybe like mangoes or bananas. You can basically do anything with it. It's a very versatile recipe. What you need to do with it is you take the fruit, which you can find basically at any grocery store, and you cut it into small little pieces. Once you have that, you can just take it and you pour it right into a bowl. And then you serve it with Stacy's pita chips. I got the cinnamon sugar flavor, which I found at Target. And then when you take it, you just serve it right on top of the chips. It's very easy to make. You can have it with your friends, bring it to a summer barbecue, and you can make it in your dorm. Back to you guys.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you to Kelly. I will definitely be trying fruit
I
salsa.
would
It
also
sounds
be trying fruit salsa.
fabulous.
That's very good.
Anyway, I think we need to talk about the crazy person that tattooed a McDonald's receipt on his arm.
That is crazy.
It's psycho.
That is absurd. Like,
Straitjacket
was there like
levels.
a reason? Like, did it say anything? Like, as to
Just-
why?
Nope, he just
did it?
did it.
He's like, I need a tattoo. Let me get a McDonald's receipt.
The mother of impulsive
it
decisions.
was on his
right there.
forearm, right? Like,
Yeah, it was like right here.
maybe he was like inebriated,
That's what I was thinking.
and he was like,
just
he enjoyed his McDonald's so much.
He's like, these chicken nuggets were just so delicious.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming he got a 20-piece because that's
Oh, well, who
the
would?
most economical
You
way.
want that many chicken nuggets?
Yes, you need that many.
For everyday life.
It's just besides the point. Oh,
Don't go for anything less than
I need to-
20.
I need
It's
to-
not worth your money.
but he's like, these McNuggets are so good, and he just got the receipt tattooed on him.
Maybe. That could, I'm thinking he had to be under the influence of something.
Literally
Nobody
anything.
soberly goes and's like, I'd like this McDonald's receipt tattooed right here for
Yes.
everyone to see.
Yes, or they would be a straitjacket patient.
Yeah.
Like in like
But
a-
then they wouldn't be able to tattoo it because they'd be all.
it's like it was all for nothing because you can't even see it anymore. What would you get as the craziest
As a
tattoo?
tattoo, the
Yes.
craziest tattoo I can think
Yes.
of. Okay, I would get. I don't know. I think I'd get like. Ooh, I know. I would get like the worst tattoo I can think of, but also cool.
Yes.
I would get Daenerys's 3 dragons just tattooed all down your back, or at like different places on your body.
Like spine area?
Yeah, just like
Oh,
right
okay.
up.
That'd be cool.
I bet someone has that tattoo.
That would be awesome. Honestly, I would probably do that. I think I'm thinking about it like right after the show, going to
Just
a tattoo
going and getting
parlor.
that done?
Yes, getting it done. It's
I'd
have
like,
Daenerys's
I'd
3
like the
dragon
3
eggs.
dragons just all over
Just,
my back.
just on my back.
Just throw them on there.
Just do it.
Also throw a McDonald's receipt. It's like I just got like this 20-piece McNuggets.
Exactly.
I enjoyed them. So just throw that
They
on
were
there too.
They were delicious.
Anyway, let's throw it over to spring around the world.
When the tulips grow and the birds start to sing, we stow away our winter jackets and celebrate the coming of spring. I'm here to show you all some sweet springtime events around the world. India is home to the Hindu holiday known as Holi, or the Festival of Colors. Businesses close for the day so that families can crowd the streets and have fun throwing colored powder at one another. To mark the first day of spring, the Berlin Zoo in Germany wanted to show the world a newborn baby elephant. How cute. Some elephants even help out at the water festival in Thailand. For this celebration, people will travel to Buddhist monasteries, visit their elders, and splash water at each other. This one I'm sure we've all seen some videos of. Close to Gloucester, England, locals compete by running in a steep downhill race for the grand prize of a round of double Gloucester cheese. Sounds like my kind of competition. That's all for me. Back to the hosts.
Welcome back, everyone. I have been very excited to talk about this topic because I think it's insane. Okay, so there were twins found living in their home with 130 cats.
Oh my God.
130.
That is way too many cats.
So many cats.
In my opinion, I think at what where
There's
were they
no
like?
house left.
Where were they like?
It's
This is too many cats. Was there?
There's no cutoff point.
I don't
they
know.
just keep getting cats.
I wonder when they like knew it was becoming a problem that they had so many cats.
They're like, well, these are too many cats.
It's like we have 45 cats.
I feel like
This
people
is an
exaggerate
issue.
too. When people are like, I'm gonna grow old with like 40 cats. 130 is more than triple.
How are they,
40
like,
cats.
How are they not all like some of them at least dead? Because
I don't know.
there's
They
how
wouldn't
do you-
even know.
how
I
do you-
feel like.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's probably might be some dead. Like,
Okay, I would just wanna know-
a dark grim note. There might
And
be
how many like
dead
litter
ones.
boxes do these cats have? Are they just
Ooh,
like
that's
all
another-
over the house?
There's
This
so
house
many
must smell
questions. Oh.
terrible.
Oh, it just probably just reeks of cat.
I have
and just-
so many questions. I love cats.
Yes.
Like one cat is fine.
Yeah, one cat.
One is enough.
Maybe even
Maybe,
two
like,
for
two.
them to like play on
If
the
you
scratching
really
post.
need more than one cat, get like 2 cats.
2 cats.
Anything more than that is excessive. 130?
That's way too many.
Where do they walk? They
That's-
must be stepping on cats constantly.
Yeah, I
Those
would.
poor tortured
I'm
cats.
trying to get upstairs. Ugh, get out of the way.
They're like pushing cats
like a
out
sea.
of the way.
It's like a
It's
sea of cats. It's just
They're all on top of each
an
other.
absurd amount. I don't know how. I mean, I'm just like baffled. Like there's just so many questions.
It blows your mind.
It does. It's
That's
just
So many cats.
Way too many. But
It's too many of anything.
yes.
130 is too many to have of anything.
Like 130 fish, think about that.
It's too many fish.
That's way too many fish.
130 dogs, you'd
That's-
never get out of the house.
Oh, you would die. I think they would
They
murder.
just
They would
attack
just
you
murder
in the night. They'd be like, you have too many dogs.
They're just saying, they're like, you have too many dogs in this house.
I'm surprised
Just
they
rip
must
your
have
face off.
scratches all over their body too. Like cats
Yeah,
are.
like, they're
That's the
not-
one thing I love about cats. They're always up to something.
Yeah.
Like you can love a cat, like you can be petting your cat, but you know it's got another motive. It's planning something.
It is.
Those cats must be like
They're very.
in cahoots.
They're in cahoots.
Just ready to turn on these
They're-
twins.
Exactly.
So many cats.
Too many.
Anyway, while we're on the topic of odd news, let's hear more about it from Kim.
Hey everyone, Kim Fears here with another segment of Odd News. So the first story I've got for you today should serve as a warning to all of you cell phone junkies out there. In Dover, New England, a 16-year-old got herself stuck in a drain after attempting to rescue her phone. According to the Huffington Post, the teen says she dropped it while on the phone with a friend and tried to climb down into the drain and retrieve it. Instead, she got herself stuck and emergency services had to get her out. Onlookers say she was more concerned with her phone than her own well-being, but luckily for her, she was still able to laugh it off. Like I said, let that serve as a lesson for all of you texters and walkers. In other news, a mother's April Fool's joke got her in a lot of trouble. The Huffington Post reports that Angela Timmons, an employee at Virginia College, sent her daughter a text claiming that she heard gunshots at the school. She also went on to claim that she and her coworkers were hiding from the gunman in their closets. Not realizing this was a joke, her daughter, April, called the police, and that's when the joke went sour. Officers arrived at Virginia College to find no gunman, but what they did find was a very shocked prankster. Timmons was arrested and charged with aggravated breach of peace and disturbing a school. Wow, I hope all of your pranks this past April Fool's Day went over a little bit better than hers. My last bit for today is one about poop. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. This is odd news, and I'm about to tell you about poop. But this is not just any poop. This is ancient poop. As part of one of the biggest urban archaeological digs in Danish history, archaeologists in Denmark recently dug up some 700-year-old barrels of poop. And according to the Huffington Post, the contents of these ancient latrines were in excellent condition, meaning they smelled absolutely terrible. And surprisingly, despite the ancient houses, stables, and other artifacts being dug up at the site, the poop was by far the most fascinating. Apparently, archaeologists want to use the fecal matter to find out what the ancient people ate. I guess that makes sense, but I don't know if that makes the smell any more tolerable. Well, thanks for listening. That's all I have for you for Odd News today. See you later.
Thanks, Kim, and we will be right back after this commercial break.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome back, guys. Today we have 2 members from sorority Alpha Delta Pi to talk with us about Diamond Dash, which is an event coming up on campus. Would you tell us a little bit about it?
Megan, do you want to go first?
Yeah. So Diamond Dash is like our big spring philanthropy event, and it'll be held on Sunday, April 13th. And this is like our second time ever having a Diamond Dash, so we're really excited about it. And what it is it's a 5K walk or run, and the money that we raise will benefit the Ronald McDonald House Charities and the Alpha Delta Pi Foundation. And the cool thing about having the Ronald McDonald House Charities as our national philanthropy is that we have our own house in New Haven, and so we have sisters that go every week that we can send to the house, and they just kind of like help out. Like they'll clean, they'll cook, they'll play with the kids. And it's just like a great place where families can come from all over the country to go to the Yale New Haven Hospital. And instead of going back to like an empty hotel room or staying at the hospital for like the time that their child's in long-term care, they can go back to like a nice house where the kid can like unwind and just feel like a kid instead of having to be at a hospital or someplace not so homey.
Okay.
That's great.
That is nice.
So how would you sign up for the Diamond Dash? Is it a beforehand thing, or do you just kind of show up?
Well, this week we're tabling all week in the Student Center. It's $10 registration, and like Megan said, all the proceeds that we make that day go towards Ronald McDonald House of New Haven. You can also register the day of the event. Registration starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, and the race begins at 11. To raise money, we have tons of raffles that also are going to be selling raffle tickets in the Student Center this week. We also will be having a grilled cheese truck, a cupcake truck, and 2 vendors, Island Time and Armed and Ready, that are coming that will also be donating some of their proceeds to RMH as well.
That's great.
So it's like a 5K marathon?
It's like a walk/run, because we don't want to necessarily call it a run, because if you're not athletic, we still obviously, we have families that still come from like in the community, because it's a event that we're opening up to the greater community as well. So people can walk the course. It's completely around the Quinnipiac campus, and we're gonna have sisters along the course with signs like cheering everyone on. So.
That's nice. How long has this been going on, or is this like the first year that this has been happening? This event.
We usually have like a big philanthropy event each semester, and so the last time that we had a 5K walk or run was actually fall semester of last year, and then we kind of moved it to spring semester, so we kind of lost like about a year, but this is only our second time ever having the event, so we're trying to make it a lot bigger than it was.
That sounds fun.
Nice, yeah. Why is it called the Diamond Dash, if I can ask?
Just
fun name, or?
It's kind of just a fun name. Like one of Alpha Delta Pi's symbols is a diamond, so it's kind of just how we like to incorporate it.
That makes sense. I like it. Very creative.
And the alliteration as well is very, very
it's always
good.
Fun. It's always good to have.
Great. Well, that sounds all very great. So don't forget to sign up for the Diamond Dash on Sunday, this Sunday.
Sunday, April 13th.
10 a.m. is the registration for that day, but you can sign up this week at the Student Center.
Yep.
I learned a lot today. So
Tom has been enlightened, everyone. He's going to the Diamond Dash.
Yes, I'm going to the Diamond Dash.
Thank you guys so much for coming on talking about it. Sounds very exciting.
Thank you.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Tom. How are you?
I am well.
Here at this point in the show.
I am at this point. But what happened to the table? We miss it.
I stole it.
You stole it?
I hid it in a secret
I
location.
don't blame you. I could use a table.
You'll be getting a note
Is
soon.
it even a table? Like, can we call it a table?
Table?
It's like a little...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever. Screw it.
Anyway, did you hear, people? Well, not did you hear, because I'm about to tell you about it.
I did not hear.
People
I
are
might have.
getting beard implants.
I didn't hear about it.
So,
See?
See?
Maybe I had. Like, I heard about the McDonald's receipt.
You did hear about that.
I did hear about that.
But this one,
previously.
I'm going to tell you more about.
Okay, I would love
Anyway,
to know
okay,
more.
so you know how people are getting, like Bosley and all those things where people,
Yes, I do know
implant
that.
hair on their heads because they're balding?
Yes.
Apparently now people can do it and get beard implants.
That is
They can't
awesome.
grow them. They're apparently
I
not manly men.
Cannot relate. I couldn't grow a beard. It recently, it all connects. It's like
Yeah, you got a
like a
nice-
big puzzle. But like last
Puzzle.
like a puzzle of hair and face, whatever. But yeah, it's great to be able to grow a beard, so I don't have to worry about such
Now
a
everyone
thing.
can have nice, big, manly beards.
If you wanted a beard, you could have one.
You can now have one.
It's a wonderful.
It's an
service.
exciting time we live in, everyone.
Yes, I mean, some people they grow the patchy beard. I don't blame them for wanting to get beard implants. I mean, it is a tough thing.
Have a nice, even
yes,
hair all
even
over the
hair
place.
distribution. But it's always good to
It is nice.
have hair. I mean,
It's exciting.
a lot of it is just patience. You need patience in order to grow a beard. So, because we always like to know what is the most popular thing of the week, we're going to toss it to Anthony with the tweet of the week. Tweets. Not one, tweets. Multiple.
Oh, it's
so
going to be
Anthony,
exciting.
Anthony, please give me tweets.
Hey guys, Anthony DeCandia here with your tweets of the week. So our first tweet is tweeted by @JoeBurke09. And his tweet said, if you're standing 2 feet away from me and I can hear your music perfectly, then your headphones are way too loud and you should stop listening to girls. Joe, I agree with you there. In the library and people are blasting your music and I'm trying to do work, I just want to go over there and throw their iPhone on the floor and step on it, especially with throwbacks like girls. My next tweet of the week is from @MarinaBells. She tweeted, I opened my laptop to start homework 2 hours ago. Instead, I found myself on BuzzFeed for 2 hours, and now I think I'm ready for a nap. Marina, honestly, it's that point of the semester where I think everybody is with you there. I literally try to do an assignment for some of my classes, and I find myself on BuzzFeed and Netflix 2 seasons into a show. So that's where I'm at this semester. And our last tweet is tweeted by @Chris Aldarelli. He tweeted, laid in the quad feels just right. Yesterday, it was beautiful. The snow's going away. The weather's getting nicer. Finally, we all need this, and I can't wait till everyone's outside quad chilling. Well, these are our tweets for this week, so back to you guys.
Time for our favorite segment, Tom.
Yes, it is.
Andrew is here with trivia. What do you have for us, Andrew?
All right, guys. So I don't know if you're aware, but this past week was Greek Week.
Nope.
No, I wasn't familiar.
No idea.
Now,
Well,
the more you know.
Now we know.
I know all this information about Diamond Dash. Now I know it was Greek Week.
I've learned so much today.
Okay.
Well, so last week was Greek Week.
Sorry.
And basically all the Greek organizations on campus are competing against each other for money to donate in their name to a philanthropy. So the trivia question is, what was the final ranking? Who was first, second, and third place in Greek Week?
Mu. Delta.
I
Omega.
don't know.
All right, I'll make it a little easier. Who came in first place?
All right. I can't. Is it?
Was it a fraternity or a sorority?
I can't tell you that.
He can't divulge that information. I think I do
Let's
know. I
just
think he
stare
said
at
it
him till he
earlier.
tells us.
I think he spoiled this earlier for us.
Did he?
Yes.
He did not spoil it for me. I'm going to go with anything with the word Delta in the name. That's what I'm going with.
Too vague.
I don't know anybody.
It's too vague. But I think you spoiled it, so I'm going to say it. Alpha Delta Pi, was that the one?
Actually, Tom, you are correct. It was
I told you he spoiled it.
the lovely ladies of Alpha Delta Pi.
Who were just here.
To be fair,
were
I was
just
right
here.
too.
It's like
Delta
You were
was in
kind
the
of
name.
right. You got like a
It's like-
I was
0.5.
right.
You were technically right. But it was like an M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end there because they wanted that to happen. That was perfect.
Yeah,
That
we're
was
trying to give you hints throughout
genius.
the show who won. Just for the fun, the other two, Alpha Delta Pi came in first, Beta Theta Pi came in second, and Alpha Chi Omega was in third place.
Nice.
So
That's good for
So
them.
that was
exciting.
the rundown for Greek Week.
Yay.
Who came in fourth?
I don't know. They didn't announce that.
Well, what the hell, Andrew?
Andrew, you
We
don't know
want
anything.
the full standings. How many?
You want all 14
I like
in a
all
line?
14
Yes.
in a row.
I want to know who's in last so I can make fun of the fraternity sorority.
Anyway,
The
thanks.
members of it.
Thanks for joining us this morning. We'll be back next week with all interesting topics and more odd news.
So we hope to see you then. If you're interested in joining Q30 or TMA, join us for a meeting. We meet on Mondays at 9 and at 9 p.m. on Tuesday night. So check us out at q30television.org, and we'll see you next week.